And we get Troy Murray back for the Blackhawks. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Blackhawks hockey here on the Plainfield TV network. As tonight, they play against the New York Rangers from Madison Square Garden in Manhattan. That's right, in the bustling Manhattan, just outside of Times Square, where we run in the new year literally just days ago. And boy, I still hope you all enjoyed our New Year's special, because boy, it was definitely a fun one to see. But it is Thursday, so you all know what that means. It is that time again. It is time for our backyard baseball program. As I get the actual computer set up, but I'll go ahead and explain everything that's happened so far, and also everything else that I have done. Yeah, everything that's happened so far, and what I intend to do after that. Well, that's actually a good question, Gage. We're gonna go over that. We'll actually go over that right now while we have a little bit of time, because the WBEB auto is going to be happening in literally just a few minutes. Yeah, WBEB, that's a new auto. That's one of the new auto tests I've confirmed so far, and I've actually went through several of the EAS plug stuff, and I've tried to confirm some auto tests there, but nothing else new as far as I've observed. But I'll explain all those in just a moment. So I got RCH. That's their new that's their auto time, 12 a.m. And Arizona Silver Alert, Jackson County, Oregon IPOS test, and the Monterey, California monthly. 4 Comcasts. Yes, that's right. I will play that in just a moment. And there's all my stuff here. Let me clear that out. There we go. Here's Wing FM. And then a winter storm warning in WVMM. Johnson, Kansas, and Lewis Mason, Thurston, Sheboygan, Peoria, Delaware Public Media, KDZN, and those Palm Beach stations. And when I went back on, and then when I looked on KWRE, I heard a very familiar sound. And this is what it sounded like. Anyone recognize that? Yep. Gage's harmonica recording of the national anthem has made its way onto the KWRE sign-on. Something new for 2024. So I got the KWRE sign-on with that. Then a couple more Comcast. And IOK actually went this morning, surprisingly. And I got the KFAV recording of the same thing.
Hey, good morning, Westplex. And this morning, with our patriotic moment, a very special something from one of our longtime listeners. Here's Gage with the national anthem on harmonica.
Yep, and of course that Mickey Mouse thing followed. Here's the KFAV Weekly. Of course, they went at 6:08. There was no pre-roll, but at least they... So, I guess if it's scheduled, sort of, then they use their pre-roll. Sometimes they may not, and this is one of those times. So, WBAB, BEB, this one right here, B101 out of Philly. Just recently, we confirmed a new auto test from that station. In fact, it goes at 6:05 p.m. every Thursday evening, and I'll show you here. Yeah, that was the computer I was using to do all the nostalgia stuff, and we will shortly see it come up on John's Local. And there it is. WBEB. WBEB FM Philadelphia. Which national anthem are you putting in the compilation? In fact, I'm actually putting in both captures, both of them. Both KWRE and KFAV. I'm putting in both anthems. Both recordings of the same exact anthem. And I can tell the weather scan failed. That's not good. And here's the national anthem from New York. So there was that great performance there. Alright, so let me adjust all of this. Alright, there we go. I didn't fix the team name. There we go. Alright, there we are. So let's continue on. So of course I got a whole bunch more Comcasts and a few more tests, including IZS, which I believe I actually may have actually confirmed their pattern. So they could actually go between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. every sort of weekday. Kind of like KUNA a little bit, where they tend to go, like, sometimes they go twice a week. And I think with IZS, it's probably a similar story. We're going to have to find that out eventually when we get to them. And then I did get I was right about WALK not testing at all so far in the week. It was because they were going to do the Long Island Monthly. So I got that prediction correct. I did get the Long Island Monthly. Then I'm Montgomery, Maryland Comcast, and New Jersey, Mount Holly apparently made their test up. They were having some technical difficulties yesterday, so they decided to postpone it to today for whatever reason. I did get the San Luis Obispo Monthly and all that other stuff too. Alright, so now I'm going to need to go put this on the charger, and we're just about ready for... and I still have the New Year's stuff out. Able to close out a show last night with that same Mickey Mouse closing on KFAV. Wow. So making sure that everything's in their place. Yeah, there we go. Where's that recording of Weta? Because there was actually a great musical piece in there that I want. Let's see, what's this one? Tuesday the 2nd. Because there was a great song recording on Weta that I wanted to keep. Where was it? This is Tuesday. This is Monday. I'm sure it's somewhere. Here we go. There we are. Restore that video. Delete everything else. Okay. Let me make sure the weekend test thing wasn't affected. Okay, it wasn't affected, so now I'll start the Wednesday stuff. Alright, there we go. I got the compilation started. If KFAB actually weekly during the anthem, well, that would have been something. Alright, where is the plug to that lamp? Here we go. There's a plug to that lamp that I showed a while back. I showed this lamp to you all a while back. There we go. So I can control the brightness on there. So then as we get ready to start the game, of course you all know if we were at home, which we will be on Saturday night, we would of course be doing it on the Windows 7 virtual machine that I have. But I'll show you all once again the little setup. So here's my Del Vostro streaming KW039. That's going to remain live until Saturday afternoon, along with the WeatherScan 24/7 stream. Both of those will stay running until then. The Blues are going to play the Canucks soon. Oh geez, we're going to have some bonus features. And I do actually plan on moving my stream over to my desktop computer. I'm actually thinking about getting an RTL SDR as well, so I can put AirSpy on it and stuff like that, and then I can just scroll through all the frequencies and see what tests are happening and whatnot. That'd be wonderful, but who knows. Now, I did actually show the OEM installed to this thing. You may remember this. The Pavilion A320N. That's the exact model number of this machine here. So, this is of course where we're going to do the game. And I think I did explain the story on Tuesday that we had briefly lost power, and this computer managed to turn itself on. So I'm turning it on now. Now what's the BIOS key on here? F1. F1 is the BIOS, because I need to set the time and date to the correct. Oh yeah, if you just got done spinning the wheel and landed on this spot, you have failed. Alright, well, does it go by 24 hour? Oh, let's see, does it go by 24? It does. It goes by 24 hours, so 13 would be 1, 14, 2, 15, 3, 16, so it'd be, so right now it's 18, 14, and then the current date is, well, it's January 4th, 2024. We'll exit saving the changes and let it start. And then we'll let it boot into Windows. Now, if you may remember, I did actually show it managed to install the OEM copy of XP Home on, well, from this computer specifically on a virtual machine. I had a lot of fun, you know, checking out the stuff that was on there. HP Organized, I was playing around with a bunch of games on that OEM. Oh my gosh, that was fun. And that nostalgia episode on that is actually going to be coming out next Wednesday, as I did actually film it prior to leaving for here. And I also did try to make a nostalgia episode on a copy of Windows 10. However, VirtualBox on that HP laptop that I have did not seem to like it. Because the first time around it went to like 75%, and then it just stopped altogether. And then the second time around it went to like 10, and I think it did the same thing the third time around, and it would just stop altogether at those particular points, and then it would just stop altogether. So I decided to set those discs aside, and I am planning on filming 2 more nostalgia episodes, which should last through the remainder of February, and then eventually as we get into March. So just seeing XP and 10. I did actually see the video this morning of Gage touring KWRE and KFAV, both of those studios of the Casper Broadcasting Company of Missouri. Now, before we start, I wonder where that HP Organized thing is. Let's see. There's the C drive. we'd find it in program files, Hewlett Packard. Here it is, HP organized bin, and the tutorial file is right here, right there. Shockwave file is the tutorial, but however I do not want to open it. I don't know why I still have this file, but I'll throw it away. Man, this must be a really jam-packed desktop. He said they are licensed, so it not be a copyright with one song in there. Yeah. Well, of course, they usually get licenses to broadcast all those songs. Makes us all better. Northwestern Medicine. Here it is, HP Organize. Wonder if it still works after all these years. The program starts up, and there it is right there on the side. Oh my gosh, it has been years since I've seen this. It has been so many years since I last seen HP Organize on here, and I'm glad I managed to get it in a virtual machine and everything. Just amazing, and I can even see all the stuff that was on here previously. Man, HP really bloated this install of XP. They really did something good. They usually put HP Organize in here by default. With the here comes, I did not see the thing where yeah, it's scaring the EA Texas with the here comes Amazon. Oh yeah, the here comes Amazon thing from a couple weeks ago. It was just before Christmas. Oh man, we were having too much fun with that song. We were doing so good with that. I wonder what IAL's going to do for March Madness. Are they going to play that same song? Gee, I don't know. But that March Madness song was so great. It was like, figure it out. There's still 33 more. It was fun. But, I mean, if you've seen the broadcast on that, then you should know everything on how that works. But anyway, we're here to start the game. And later, I also have gotten started last night on the complete Minecraft Travel Series collection. So far, I'm on Season 2. I think I've already went through the first 8 episodes of Season 2 already, and I have the thing going to about half an hour. And in fact, twice during that whole editing process, it blue screened on me, but thankfully, because I'm using Clipchamp, everything is saved on the cloud. So I don't have to worry. If the computer ever blue screens on me while I'm working, everything's going to be saved. It's going to be saved in the cloud. It'll be right as I left it. Unlike that other video editor that I used many times before, where one blue screen and I lose all that work. And I lose all the saved work. Well, all the unsaved work, that is. Especially, I think I should have done like an autosave feature or something, and it would have saved automatically. But then again. So, this prime time tonight, boy, I had a lot of fun last night with all the prime time. And especially on Tuesday, too, with Name That Tune and The Floor. Both shows were quite interesting. Well, I did explain The Floor, but last night, boy, the prime time was really, really large. Of course, I did watch Split Seconds last night, and then after that, I watched The Price is Right and Raid the Cage, both of which were on CBS. Of course, that was a special time. Since the Bulls game was still airing on KGO, I was unable to watch both Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock and 9:30 respectively, so those had to wait until 12 midnight. So in its place, I did watch the new season of I Can See Your Voice. It's like a singing game. In fact, both of them are. I Can See Your Voice and We Are Family. Well, pretty much We Are Family it's a singing game, but it's also a combination of like determining relatives and stuff like that. I don't think I've gotten my parents to see those new shows yet. So I have to see what my parents think about them, and then that'll decide whether or not I will continue to do those in the primetime schedule, or not. But yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. It was like really after all the weeklies and stuff. Gelatin posted like a logo effect compilation of Sony Wonder. Yes, I remember seeing that logo at the end of a special Frosty the Snowman DVD. I think it was a DVD. If I remember, it was like all those years ago. Oh my gosh! I mean, that was back at the time when one of my relatives were still living in the city, and more particularly an apartment building. Oh my gosh. Those were the days. But I mean, my whole family and this technology has all come a long way since then. But I'm just still so glad to see this HP desktop alive and well after all of these years. But considering desktops, I probably knew it would have been a better idea if I had taken all those Dell desktop machines instead of, I mean, I didn't know if there were like any original power cords for them, if they had like their original power adapters. If they had their original power cords, keyboards, or mouses, then that would have worked, but I don't think they would be capable of, Windows 10 and such. Kind of like my Vostro, now it's like my old Dell laptop that the AMD processor. But at least I'm glad I have a Vostro with a little bit of a more powerful processor than that AMD. But at least it's still on a mechanical hard drive, so of course it's going to run a little slow. It's been running slow ever since, but at least I get to stay with Windows 10 for its final year of support, because support for it actually ends in the fourth quarter of next year, in the fourth quarter of 2025. So but right now I have the weekly test compilation in the other room being re-exported, because I noticed that I forgot to trim out a segment of that thing. It was more particularly before the WPAP auto test. So I'm gonna reset that Premiere up, and then after I have it all set, then we'll be Alright. So with that said, going to be having dinner in a few minutes, so I'm going to try to get you all started on the game here. Let's skip the logos. And of course, this is the usual mode we do. Yeah, it's going a little faster on an actual computer than it is on a virtual machine. But then again, at least I'm glad I was able to copy the files from here to the VM, and at least they both still work just fine. So let's get this game started.
Welcome back to the fun, you nutty baseball lovers, you. Reporting to you live from the Parks Department Field number 2, this is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch. Today we'll see a close matchup between the Green Hornets and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Hey kiddos,
the Devil
don't forget
Rays.
to buy your raffle tickets. We've
Before
got
they
a
were called
humdinger
just
of a
the
grand
Rays.
prize this season.
A year's supply of bubblegum chew.
Just think of it. You could chew for a whole year without ever stopping. All right, let's
get on with the fun. And we will do that in just a moment after I find proper support for this tab. Oh, forget it. I don't think these speakers go that far. we don't. I don't think so. Yep, just as I figured. Just as I figured. It did not have enough support. But, yeah, these speakers... But, yeah, these are... But, again, these are speakers from 2003. Yeah, because I confirmed that this computer and the Rangers are on the board. Alright, good. Gonna try and see if I can find additional... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, well... Would be better on a virtual machine because you get to see the whole thing, but this is the best view you're gonna get, I'm afraid. But, let's start the show.
Okay, let's play ball. The starting pitcher today is Ashley Weber.
Little Smokey Ash's dad discourages her from practicing right hooks because he doesn't want her to mess up her tennis arm.
I'm gonna try really hard this time.
Maria Luna is the first one out of the
Hopefully.
clubhouse.
Hopefully. At least hope. Alright. So tonight's prime time is actually not as... It's actually going to be one of those slimmer prime times, so...
Backing up.
Or are we going to get a home run right away? Yes, we will.
Pitcher now, 'cause this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
Literally the first pitch of the game.
And athletic.
So tonight's prime time is actually going to be a lot less than what we had over the past couple days. As tonight it's just split second and Wheel of Fortune and then that's it.
Not only is Alex
But then of course we have the Blackhawks game on right now.
power hitter
So
as well. Every
at
coach
least this will
is
kind of give me
thrilled
like a little bit of a practice run in preparation for next week. Because that's when I start my second semester of college. In fact, I'll have a hybrid class.
That's a foul.
And according to my schedule, I'll be having an online meeting on Tuesday evening during our Roblox program, so I'll have to find a way. So I'll have to get my schedule reorganized for that, but I'll get it all reorganized. And don't forget about that intro center, because it's info
I like
center.
this kid's batting skill.
That's gonna debut
but not too
on Sunday, right after Ticket to Ride. So don't miss it. It's gonna be fun. All right, I will let you all enjoy the game while I go have dinner, because it's time for Split Second.
The stretch and the pitch. The swing, the right.
Turn on the heat and smoke that batter.
Hard left.
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
1-1. Here's the motion and delivered. Swing. Drove it down the right field line. He gobbled it up.
He's not the best throw we've ever seen out of him.
Fires across the first. Safe on first. Straight to second. Way over her head.
Man, that was close.
Eric Peter upset. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Into the motion. Pitch on the way. A swing. A bouncing ball down the middle. The throw to third. We got him out. Cal Ripken Jr. at plate. Runner on first. 2 out. From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball. He's all over it. Over to second. He's out. That'll bring our team up to bat. Let's see that play again. Ooh, ooh. One left on. Amir Khan now up on the mound and ready to work.
He's been known to pull a radical pitch out of his sleeve from time to time, so we just may see a monkey ball or a scrambler today.
First in line, Gretchen Hasselhoff, with nobody out. Okay. He's ready now. Throws it. Swing. A blooper in foul territory. 0-1. From the stretch, pitch on the way. The swing. Bunted. Ooh. And the runner is safe. Ooh. Ooh. Dmitri Petrovich with the bat.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
He's set. And the offering. Strike one. The runner goes for the slide. He's out of there.
Okay, we've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it!
1 out. From the windup, cuts to the plate.
Come on, batter, look at it.
Swung on. It's going up the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And that's an out. Keisha Phillips turn it back. 2 out.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those tables.
Safe on first base. Ronnie Dobb steps in, ready for action.
If there's one thing Spud can't stand, it's his big sister Sally bossing him around.
Nina, you can't strike me out.
Come on, batter, look at me.
He's set and delivered. That was a ball. The runner goes for the slide.
What a ball player! I don't know if I would have done that.
Goes for another.
Outstanding action! This kid's unstoppable! Quick thinking.
Makes it. Safe on third. I gotta see that one again. Aw, man. Runner on third. 2 out. Target goes up. The pitch. Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those tables.
Safe at first. And that marks their debut in today's score. That's Bagwell at bat.
I'm gonna crush that one.
The stretch. The pitch. Ball 1. Breaks for it. Slides into second. He's out of there.
All you can do is try your hardest.
Look at me.
And this inning is over. Left one on first. nobody out.
Watch it.
Here's the motion and the offering.
Alright, that is it for round
Ball
1, a split second.
And the count is 1-0.
So Gage, if you have that recording of
Takes the strike.
AS
Goes
Texas
away.
playing the Here Comes Amazon thing
Count is
with
2-0.
AS Texas, send that to me because I would love to take a look at it. I would love to take a look at it and maybe potentially play it on the air.
Strike. Whatever. And it was a left hook. And
And maybe we'll show some more of it in a future show back at home.
here's the motion and the offering.
Construction.
Swinging.
I love construction.
Slide.
Not really.
Into the motion. The 2-2 pitch. Swing.
This thing.
Right free. She got another one.
They're not projecting Windows Update or
Air
something.
freshener. Next contestant, take them.
Last checked more than 12 hours ago.
Up to the plate.
Green must dedicate it.
How? Here's the wind.
It looks like it is up to date because I can see to get latest updates for your device
Strike one.
toggle,
Hot one down the middle.
just like you get on Windows 11.
That time.
0-1.
I wonder if that thing is still there. That says it doesn't meet the requirements. Yeah, it does not meet the requirement. It's not even close to meeting the requirements to run Windows 11.
Nice one. That's what I
Well, it kind of meets the requirements
Back to the right hook.
Don't try this at home, kids.
because it has at least 64 gigs of storage. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM.
Into the wind. Here's the pitch.
However, it's the processor that doesn't support 11, and it doesn't have TPM 2.0 or UEF5 either. So, yeah, can't run it unfortunately. I mean, if Microsoft actually dropped the TPM 2.0, then I think
And small squawk.
more computers would be
Be
able to run 11. But there was a way you could actually install it on. I think Microsoft should make a version of Windows 11 for older PCs. I know
Look like
some
some
fans have
kind
already
of
done that.
bird.
And the count is 1-0.
And I think I hear split second back on. So let's go back to
From the
that.
windup and the offering. A swing. That one left of center. Under it. Move over. Sputnik. This puppy is headed for orbit.
How you like me now?
Well, it's not back on yet. It's not back on yet, and now the Hornets lead 2-1. And that's the end of the first period of play. So the intermission's coming up.
Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
And so is the return of split seconds.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Oh, that was ball one.
She tried the corner on me.
The windup, the pitch. The right. Gave him the right hook. She is ready. The 1-1 pitch. Ball two.
May I remind you, the primary objective is
Takes the stretch and the pitch. Harsh. 2 out. From the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. That was ball three. The windup, the 3-2 pitch.
May I remind you, the primary objective
Gives up a base. windup, throws it.
May I remind you, the primary objective.
Ball 1-0.
Hey, Flick, swing, why don't ya?
From the windup and the offering. Ball 2. Breaks for it, chucks it over to second.
Over here, man.
And safe, tosses it over to second.
I don't think she meant to do that. At least I hope not.
They have a runner on second, 2 out. The windup and the pitch. That's a foul.
Throwing a beard out here, waiting for I remind you, the primary objective is to hit
The stretch and the pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. They have a runner on second, 2 out. Here's the motion, throws it. Swing. Saves it by another hit.
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout.
One left on. Jeff Bagwell at that.
Bags is always fun to watch. Just look at him. This one's gone. You watch.
Hey, batter.
From the stretch, he throws it. That was ball 1, 1-0. The target goes up and delivers. Low ball 2. Here's the windup and the delivery. Ball 3, and the count is 3-0.
Hey, batter.
The windup. Here's the pitch. A swing. And belted. He's out. Novan up. 1 out.
Watch out, it's the hit dog.
Takes the stretch. Throws it.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
And the count is 0-1. He's set. And the pitch. That was ball 1, 1-1. Takes the stretch. The 1-1 pitch. The wing. Pop fly. Next batter,
He's got a great arm and all that. But he just can't take the heat.
runner on first, 1 out.
Okay, Flick. Let's see what you got.
Into the windup and the delivery. Swing. First.
That little blooper sent him running.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
Little smoky ashes are fun for all of us. And she can escape tennis lessons, that is.
I'm gonna crush this one.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Ball 1.
Hey, batter.
From the windup and the offering. Low and inside. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Look at me.
Here's the windup, the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on this team. You gotta score runs to win a game.
Slides in. Oops. wheels fell off. Going for 2 bases and makes it easily.
Good hustle.
Good hustle. And they give up another run.
That's great action.
Chipper Jones at bat.
I'm gonna hit that ball, man.
Into the windup. The delivery. The wing. Strike 1.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
They have a runner on second. 2 out.
Hey, you want a picture, not a bad picture.
Into the motion. The delivery.
You want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ball 1.
Just a bit high.
1-1.
Yeah.
Becomes center. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging. Another strike. And the count is 1-2.
Hey,
Becomes center. The 1-2 pitch.
this it.
Swing. Strike. He gave it a ride, but ran out of gas.
That pitcher is merciless.
Don't worry.
Man, oh man, oh man.
All right.
That'll end the inning. 1 left on. The Devil Rays are all knotted up.
All right.
Rodriguez
Removing
up to
the
bat.
original. Getting ready the updated copy.
Statistically, star champions are hitting the
Into the windup. And the delivery.
VPN's Premiere.
That was ball
That's-
1. And the count is 1-0.
Now that's getting ready to go. And while it does, I see Gabriel Gregson is live.
She is ready and delivers.
Hey, Slick, swing
A
wide
swing.
open.
So let's see
A
if I can
blooper
find
in
that
foul
video.
territory. 1-1.
Oh. May I remind you, the primary objective.
She is ready.
Yeah, there's the
1-1
recordings
pitch.
of Gage and the harmonica
Swing.
on
Another
KFAV
strike.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
right before the Mickey Mouse thing.
Takes the stretch. She delivers.
What's up, Doc?
That was a ball.
Batter. Hey, Slick, swing wide open. May I remind you, the primary objective.
Here's the motion. A 2-2 pitch.
Throwing a beard out here.
Ball 3.
Uma intercept messages.
What's up, Doc?
Ready now. The 3-2 pitch.
Oh, it's blue. Jimmy 06.
Stopping the right. And another
Stick around for years.
Yup, take a look at your money now. Back to me. Now back to your money. Where's your money? It's gone. Where'd it go? I took it. Now back to your game.
Mark McGuire is up.
Well, we won't be doing a Friday Fun Night show this week either, so. Oh well.
She is ready. And the pitch. Swing. Foul ball. And the count is 0-1.
But I'll figure things out on.
Target
I'll
goes
figure
up.
things
The
out on
delivery.
Saturday night.
Swung on.
Probably as I get back home.
Base one.
I'll probably be doing that instead of filling around with Bubbleguppy stuff. And I'll probably work on filming more nostalgia episodes that weekend and that coming week too. But we'll see.
Eric
Alright.
Fisher up to bat.
Back to split second for the countdown
5
round.
points later, meaning he's graded all 5 baseball skills. Hitting, fielding, running, throwing, and... help me out here, Sonny.
Runner on first. 1 out. Ready now. Here's the pitch. Swung on. A long fly. There she goes. Ooh.
That's my sister.
And makes an unbelievable catch against the wall. He got him out. Throws it to second. Cal Ripken Jr. is late.
Now, Ripken Jr., huh? He won't last long. Yeah, right.
Runner on first. 2 out. Ready now. And delivers.
Hey, Slick, swing wide
That was ball 1.
over here, man. May I remind you?
Takes her stretch.
Primary
Throws
objective
it.
is to hit the ball.
That was ball 2.
Let's see some action.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, batter, batter, hey, batter.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Folks, I gotta tell you, that was one heck of a slow-mo pitch. She kicks, throws it. Oh. Another strike. I don't know if I've ever seen a pitch that slow.
That easily may have been the slowest pitch in the history of the game.
And the count is 2-2.
Primary objective is
Here's the motion, the 2-2 pitch.
batter.
That was ball 3. 3-2. From the windup, the 3-2 pitch. And that's right. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight. Ace them!
Left one on first. Tied at 2. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Cabbage is a fairly strong runner. He doesn't get tired very easily.
He winds, pitch on the way. That was the ball. 1-0. He set, fires. Swung on, foul. And the count is 1-1. Into the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing, bunted, and that's an out. Dmitri Petrovich is the bat.
Dimitri's a pretty good hitter and runner, but he gets tired easily.
I've determined the optimum swing based on current atmospheric conditions and the relative strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team.
From the stretch, the delivery. High ball 1, 1 out.
Come on, batter, let's have it.
Into the windup, and the offering.
Look at me.
That was ball 2, and the count is 2-0. Into the motion, and the throw. Swinging. That's a foul, and the count is 2-1.
Look at me.
From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. The wing. Pops it up. Ooh. He's out of there.
Let's go, White.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
She really swings the thumb. Just hear her name makes pitchers sweat.
Becomes center and delivers. Strike 1.
What is she waiting for?
2 out.
Hey, batter.
He's ready now and delivers. A swing. It fouls back. 0-2.
Hey, batter.
Look at me.
Here's the windup. Pass to the plate. A swing. Third strike. That's it.
See you next time around, kid.
Prices spoiled again.
And that's going to end the inning. Tied at 2. Lisa Crockett ready for the pitch.
Let's see some action.
Watch it.
She kicks. She delivers.
Batter. Hey, Lick, swing, why don't ya?
A bouncing ball. Straight down the middle. Fires across the first. She's out of there. John Keane comes to the plate. Ready now. The pitch.
Throwing a beer out here, waiting for some action.
The swing. And And a foul ball. She kicks and the throw. Swing. Strike. One out. Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike. He got another one. Captain Shabby steps up to the plate. Target goes up. She delivers. A swing. Strike. She's set. The delivery. Swung on. Strike two. Ready now. And the offering. A swing. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-2. From the stretch, the delivery. Another one down. And Devil Rays are all knotted up. Both teams are giving it their all out there, and this has been a really exciting game. Ronnie Dog steps in, ready for action.
I'm going to hit this one 200 gazillion miles.
You want a bat or not a broken ladder?
He's set. Pitch. Strike one. And the count is 0-1. The windup. Throws it. The swing. Strike.
Anytime you get that second strike on you, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
Ready now. He throws it. Swing. Whoop. Slide. And the count is 0-2. Target goes up. He throws it. The swing. It's going to left field. And it goes foul. With nobody out. From the windup, the pitch. Swing. He was bad.
See you next time around, kid.
I don't want to play anymore.
Jeff Bagwell at that.
This kid's looking to make a name for themselves. This one's gone. Watch.
From the stretch and delivers. Strike. He winds, cuts to the plate.
Look at me.
High ball one, and the count is 1-1.
Look at me.
He winds, and the delivery. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
Saves it first. Hold on up. Runner on first. One out.
Watch out, it's the hit dog.
He winds, fires. A swing. Strike. 0-1.
Come on, batter, let's have a hit.
Look at me.
The stretch and the throw. Swing. And a foul ball. Target goes up. And the offering. The swing. Strike. That's it for this kid.
I think there's a hole in my bat.
Next batter,
this one, Slick.
Target goes up. The pitch. Swinging. Pops it up.
Come on.
Flies to the second, and the runner is safe. Let's go, White. There.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Let's see that play again. Here comes Ashley Weber.
What kind of hitter she is. Digging in and determined every time.
Runners on first and second, 2 out.
I'm gonna crush this one.
He winds and delivers. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Oh no. Yes. Runners on first and second, 2 out. Try concentrating. Wing batter. The wind up. Pitch on the way. The wing. And that's an out. And the fourth inning's over. 2 left on. The Devil Rays are all knotted up. Both teams are giving it their all out there, and this has been a really exciting game.
Here's something. You know, Tropicana Field, where the Major League Devil Rays play, went through 8 years of tractor pulls before it became the home of the Devil Rays back in '98.
Amir Khan walks up to the plate. No out. Here's the windup and the offering.
Hey, Slick, swing why don't ya?
Low ball 1, and the count is 1-0. The windup and the throw. That was a ball, and the count is 2-0. She's set. The delivery.
The primary objective is to hit the ball.
Hit hard.
Make it up for last night.
Great
Yeah.
shot to first.
Yeah, or make it. Yeah, that's a good way to make up last night.
He's safe.
All right,
That
the
throw
Wednesday
was, shall
stuff
we
is
say,
getting started.
bit miscalculated.
Quick throw to second.
I'm guessing
Great
Hawaii
shot
Public
to
Radio
first.
tested. They didn't?
First out.
What?
Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria can throw the ball really hard. Unfortunately,
They're absolutely
never when
crazy.
she wants to.
1 out.
They haven't tested all week and they still don't want to do it.
Takes the stretch. Pitch on
Wow.
the way.
Well, now to see if WTOP will do it. And they better.
She is ready. The pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball. He gobbled it up, chucked it to first. Out. Alex Rodriguez up to bat. 2 out. Ready now, and the offering. The right, solid right hook.
Slip sliding right hook. What a beauty.
Hey, Slick, swing why don't ya?
The stretch, pitch on the way.
Throwing up the air.
Fancy pitch would really shake things up.
Solid right hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
And the count is 0-2. From the windup and the offering. Swing. A bouncing ball. And he dives. He's got it now. Great shot to first. Safe. Mark McGuire is up. Runner on first. 2 out. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike one. Great
the wackiest crazy ball I've ever seen.
Hey, Slick, swing, why don't ya?
Ready now, and delivered. Strike two. Breaks for it, straight to second.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe it's about time for the ump to visit the eye doctor.
They have a runner on second, 2 out.
Over here, man.
Into the motion, and the delivery. Say goodbye to another hitter.
Goodbye now. See you next time.
Left one on second. The Devil Rays are all knotted up. Both teams are playing really well out there today. Chipper Jones at bat.
Watch this.
He's set. Fire. That was a ball. And the count is 1-0. From the windup, fire.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
Look at me.
Takes the stretch and the delivery. There's a bunt. He's out of there. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
See what this kid can do.
He winds, pitch on the way. Swing. 1 out.
Come on, batter, look at it.
Ready now, fire. Low and away.
Bowling for dollars.
1-1. Into the motion and the delivery. A swing. And the count is 1-2. From the windup, the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and off, folks.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can do.
And I can't forget about the fact that we still have to beg WTOP to test. Now I'll show you how it's done.
I've scouted out this pitcher, so I know what throws are coming.
From the stretch and the delivery.
Plus I got
Strike. 0-1.
Let me find it.
From the windup,
Test
the delivery. A swing
DC opening.
and popped up. He's out.
Good job.
11 inches of snow on Tuesday.
That's the end of the fifth. The Devil Rays are all knotted up. The teams are neck and neck out there, and it looks to be a fight till the finish. Derek Peter up to bat. Nobody out. The windup. Here's the pitch.
Good walk.
Pulled up and elevator pitch out of her hat. Unbelievable.
That's right, folks. The ball just rose up in front of the batter. Outstanding.
0-1. Into the windup and delivered. Ball 1, and the count is 1-1. Ready now, the 1-1 pitch. Strike. Good move. Slow ball.
Washington.
Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
And the count is 1-2. The windup, the 1-2 pitch. That's ball 2. 2-2. He's ready. A 2-2 pitch. Swing. Washington ball. Washington short. Throws it to first. Got it out. Now this is He is ready. And the throw. Ball one. Here's the motion. And the offering. And the foul ball. 1 out.
Let's do the Washington.
The 1-1 pitch.
Now it's double the Washington.
Gets under it.
Now it's double the Washington.
No, maybe it's about time for the observation eye doctor.
That was ball one. Make the break. Over to second. That one will go way over her head. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball two. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Into the windup. The delivery.
So I'll keep the Washington going until they feel keeps passed.
From the windup, the 2-2 pitch.
And it's always a fierce fight.
Ball one, 1-0. Ball two,
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout.
One left on. Tied at 2. Keisha Phillips turned it From the windup, he throws it. That's the ball. Into the motion and the pitch. One on. Righty. And he's out. Great to have him field because he's thrown so well. One out. Neener, you can strike me out. Here's the motion and delivers.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
Even when you're not home, you can still bag WTOP, you bet.
Into the motion, he throws it. Rounded short.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those babies.
He's out of there.
He was wrong.
That's that well at that.
This young batter is gonna have cooked for breakfast.
Relax.
I'm gonna crush that one.
He's ready now. Touch to the plate. The thing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
And that's an out.
Can't win again if you don't get on base.
And that'll do it in the sixth inning. The Devil Rays are all knotted up. I hope you're having as much fun as we are because this sure has been an exciting game. Now, let's get to the plate. He is ready and delivers.
They're strong, I guess.
Hard west.
That's a terrific pitch, but it sure is hard on the arm.
Nobody out. He is ready and the offering. That was ball one. And the count is 1-1. He hit and the pitch. That was the ball. Takes a stretch. 2-1 pitch. That was the ball. Ready now. 3-1 pitch. Oh,
Okay.
that's the ball.
I don't think that's doing any good. We need more. Where is that one video? Let's see.
I'm here fun. Walks up to the plate.
We need more. I've got something more.
No out.
Let's do a sample from Anti-Tag.
The stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball one. And the count is 1-0.
One of the new songs coming soon to the
Target
to
goes
the
up.
new.
Pitch on the way. Ball two. And the count is 2-0.
See if I can find that best
The
part.
stretch. Fire. A swing. Direct. Ronnie Dobbs up to pitch now. Into the windup and the throw. Whoa! Throw it away.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
And the count is 2-2. Becomes center. A 2-2 pitch. And another batter goes down. I took you out. Maria Luna up to bat. Becomes center. And the offering. The pitch. Direct. From the windup and the offering.
Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington.
Think I've got the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
Wait a second, is that a new feature?
I'm pretty good for a little time.
The Washington, 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 the Washington. The Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington. I can't go on. I can't go on.
What's going on first? The Devil Rays are all knotted up. This has been a really close
Ant Attack, my favorite. Open! Let's listen to this thing.
But they've got a lot of power.
Nobody out.
It's Mo time.
Okay, keep making those steel feet a test. Back to the game.
Kid was frozen.
And the count is 0-1. Here's the motion. Pedal to the plate. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow motion.
And he's out. Doesn't matter.
What? What?
So like that. The delivery. Ball one. One out. Here's the windup. And deliver. Come on. Along the Off the wall and he's got it. Slides in. And the runner is there.
That's the kind of gusto that's gonna win this game for us.
Here comes action weapon. I'm gonna knock the ball out of here. He's ready now. Pitch. A bouncing ball.
That little Cooper's been running.
And he's out. Keeper Joe at bat.
I'm gonna hit that ball, man.
From the track, hits away. Lands on top, and they strike out another one.
That's the way to get this done.
Take the third. Score!
That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
Weston Tuckahoff stepping up to the plate. Pump sets pitch on the way. Strike one.
The guy's gotta pull the trigger on those.
2 out. Into the motion. Throws it. Another strike.
They didn't swing with that.
Ready now, and offering. Let go. And that'll close out the second. The Devil Rays are ahead in this. Up by 2. Mark the Flyers up.
This young batter is collect cook for breakfast.
The stress is away. That was ball one, and the count is 1-0.
It still hasn't worked. Now why is Ledbein calling me?
Ball 2, 2-1.
Trying to beg WTOP to run a weekly. And not only that, but streaming a Blackhawks and backyard baseball game. He's in my chat right now.
Take it from me. Pictures this good are easy to come by.
Well, I've been doing Nostalgia Paradise episodes. The last few with my Christmas intro. Well, I've been doing the first few with my updated intro that will debut next week. And I'm right now on in the weekend compilation that I just started today. This will be the last one to feature the Christmas intro before that is retired. Because I've had that Christmas intro since Thanksgiving, and I'd let it run until the week after the new year.
Into the motion, fire.
But so far from our weekly test board, well, that's back at home, but so far we have not heard from WMRA, Hawaii Public Radio, or WTOP, or MAO. We still haven't heard from either of those.
With nobody out.
Everybody else already ran theirs. And I may have just identified a new test pattern. And I'm still watching Fresh Your Luck in the other room.
Foul. And the count is 0-1.
So much fun. It's gonna be an all-nighter, all-nighter like we did New Year's Day. How was that, my big plan, folks?
It was a great New Year's celebration. We ran a great special. Yeah, we had a wonderful special. We did.
Missed it, sadly.
Yeah, we did countdowns all over the. Yeah, we did countdowns from all over the world. We saw how each part of the world rang in the new year, whether that be firework displays like majority of the world did, bell gongs in South Korea, Hong Kong's biggest fireworks display to date, and much more.
Looks like a good pitch to me.
This is the Maryland. We're soon going to get our first This is the Maryland of 2024. Well, at the end of this month we will. Well, this month we will get our first This is the Maryland of 24.
Ready now.
First testing.
A swing.
What is this actually?
A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And I hear the Blackhawks are finally on the board.
Oh, excuse me.
That's that well at that.
I heard 2-1 because I missed the first goal. There we go. Alright, there we are. Updated the score. And I'm also watching.
Nobody out. Into the motion and the delivery. The swing. Snap one. Right center field.
He left his autograph on that one.
And the runner scores. Tripped and fell. And the runner scores.
Now that's great action.
Addie comes in to score.
The Gooch likes that. Yeah, give me some more of that.
Addie comes in to score.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
Move on up.
Movan is a big kid with big-time power.
No out.
It's Mo time.
Sean Green on the mound.
Sean Green has a great left hook, but he's also been known to throw a zigzag or even the dreaded slow-mo ball on occasion.
The wind-up and the offering. Swing.
Man.
And the count is 0-1. Into the motion and the delivery. That was ball one, and the count is 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging, another strike. 1-2. He comes center, and the throw. Swing. That's a foul, and the count is 1-2. From the windup, he throws it. Whoa, wild one.
I don't know where that pitch was supposed to go, but it ended up on the wild side.
Here's the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, and the count is 3-2. The windup, the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4, and that's a walk.
That's working for us.
Next batter,
Watch this one, Slick.
here's the motion, here's the pitch.
Come on, batter.
Ball 1, runner on first, with nobody out. The target goes up, pitch on the way. Swinging. Strike one. 1-1. Here's the motion. Throws it. Swing. Another strike. And the count is 1-2. From the stretch and the throw. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Slides into second. The runner is safe on second. Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna crush this one.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Ball one. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Jason Giambi on the mound.
He's been known to pull a radical pitch out of his sleeve from time to time, so we just may see a monkey ball or a scrambler today.
From the stretch and the throw. That was ball two. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike one. The target goes up. Ian throws it. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
He's out. He's out of there.
Shake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
And she's out.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Let's go, White. That's it for the 8th inning. 2 left on. The Devil Rays are ahead in the game.
Step back, because these kids are on fire. Hot, hot, hot.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Here's the motion and delivered. That was ball one.
Alright, Pressure Lux on commercial again. I was just telling
From the white
Yalak about it, and I can see
low ball two.
where the heck is the player information?
Over here, man.
That's strange.
Target goes up. Pitch on the way.
Meanwhile, I'm playing around with Ant Attack, one of the new songs coming soon to our network. I'm excited to debut these songs too, because
That's great.
it's a bunch of chiptunes from the mod archive and that Modland thing, that Central Virginia that I had Central Virginia help me with.
Another one down. I bring you out.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep going with the Washington, 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 the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington. The Washington, 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 the Washington. Okay, that's enough. I'm already running out of breath saying the Washington, 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 the Washington. That's a lot of. That's a lot of.
Ball one. Watch out! And the count is 1-2. Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. A bouncing ball. Lays out. Nope. Couldn't get that one.
I'll slow it down for you.
Throws the ball to first. That's the look of pure determination.
That was the pre-roll they used. Oh, I missed it.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Ball one. Duck. 2 out.
That's WSGM's pre-roll. Which they don't really alert on the stream anymore, unfortunately.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
You're joking, right?
And it was the Heat. It was
That's
England.
WXHB, and this is what we're still waiting on too. This is a test of the emergency.
Into the motion and the pitch.
If any of you know where that pre-roll comes from, then you should know who's still due.
She's all over it. Great stuff at first.
And he's safe on first base.
This is a test of the emergency alert system.
That's WYCT. They went on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday when they went. No, it was Wednesday. Because they went with NRP.
From the windup and the
They
throw.
went with NRP that day. Oh, we gotta go put a
Ball
check
one.
back on that.
And the count is 1-0.
Oh, game's not back yet.
Takes the stretch. He throws it.
I'll try to remember to watch Who the Bleep Is That tonight because I missed it last night because I was watching We Are Family on Fox.
Ready now. The delivery. Throwing inside.
I've been having too much fun watching that. While forgetting about Who the Bleep Is That in the process.
Here's the motion. The 2-1 pitch. That
Could have played them both
You
together.
can see his frustration left right.
But oh well. Oh well, it is what
Takes
it
the
is.
stretch. The 3-1 pitch. And that's the fourth ball. Picked up a base.
Ooh, that's not what we're looking for.
Now I have it in a tablet. So now my laptop is a tablet. So now it's a big giant, it's now like the giant iPad, like the Microsoft Surface.
Ready now. The delivery. On the swing. What ears? It's a screaming line drive.
We're gonna try and end this game.
Throws it over to third. Quick throw to second. Straight to second. Over to home.
Gonna try and score, and there we go.
Alex Rodriguez up to bat. Runners on first and third. 2 out. Ready now. Here's the pitch. The swing. It's going up the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Looky, looky. The stretch. The pitch. Swing. Plug your ears. It's a screaming line drive.
Well, they really want to tie up this ball game, I can see.
Scoops it up. Safe. Chucks it to first. That's a run. Chucks it to third. She's safe. Mark Squire is up.
What are they repeating? His arms look like Papa.
And there are runners at second and third. 2 out.
Statistically,
Well, the Hornets are still holding on.
Here's the
Well, they have,
line.
like-
Cuts to the plate. High
Even
ball
though they
one.
have like 2 outs.
oh man. Throwing a bid out here, waiting for some action.
Into the windup and the delivery.
She's staying.
Ball 2.
May I remind you, primary objective is to hit the ball. Hey, Slick, swing, why don't ya?
The windup. He throws it. Swinging. Strike one. 2-1.
We can steer it, yes we do. We can steer it, how about you?
Here's the motion. The 2-1 pitch.
Hit the ball.
Strike.
Statistically, we want a batter, not a batter.
The stretch. The 2-2 pitch. That was ball 3. 3-2. Here's the motion. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Foul ball. Into the windup. A 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4. Forced to walk.
He's really got to pull it together for this next batter. He can't let it get to him or he'll go down.
Eric Peter up to bat.
May I remind you, the primary
He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. Swing. A bouncing ball.
That is spectacular.
Got it. Quick throw to second. Out. That fires the side. I gotta see that one again. The Devil Rays win. 8-4.
Everybody's so excited on the field, they're jumping up and down. Even the parrots out in the stands are dancing around out there. I think I even saw somebody's dog leaping in the air.
Until next time, this is Sunny Day for Vinny the Gooch and the whole backyard gang. So long.
Alright, well, that's the end of that game. So, we'll go ahead and we'll exit the game. So I still got Pressure Luck going on here. We'll keep the game going. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll keep this going until the WTOP tests? Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remain muted here for a little bit, so I'll stay in the line though.
Yep, the Rangers have a 2-1 lead right now going into intermission number 2. That thing on Pressure Luck's giving away luxury RVs. Thing with a full kitchen, a full bathroom, a full entertainment center, just about everything you'd find in an average home. Boy, she's on a roll. She just hit the big 75,000. My God, Kathy's on a roll. Oh, she hit the big 75,000 and a spin twice, and then lost it all to that whammy. Well, now that we're here on this XP machine, I thought I'd bring you a couple of my lovely friends Oh, there's a bunch of my random things. Yeah, this random document I made, which is just a bunch of it's just a bunch of lines from that. Okay, look at this right. It's actually just a bunch of random lines from a. It's from a. It was one of those. It was one of those drive around. What was it? Was it? I think it was like one of those drive around cars that have these like buttons on them where you can like, where it can make them like speak and stuff. I have not seen that. I have not seen that thing in years. No, too bad it's not here anymore. But look what is here. Clippy. Everyone's probably most annoying assistant you could ever have. I got another fun assistant. The cat. Here, let me see you. This is.
Alright, Plankton, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you in a couple of hours or something, maybe 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll probably be done with our show by then, so.
Alright, bye-bye.
Alright, well. Oh, who could this be? Oh, lovely. It's the New Hampshire Emergency Management. The New Hampshire State Police has activated the New Hampshire Emergency Alert System in order to conduct our daily practice demo, which we don't care about. This concludes this test of the Emergency Alert System. It's a daily practice demo from no other than New Hampshire. And I see the Comcast thing apparently added iPaws too. Hey, that's nice. You must have just added it today. Secluded Fox and V Shepherd. I wonder if he's got like loggers set up for like Cox or something. So all he's got set up right now is Comcast. He has an iPod server, but nothing happens here yet. Let's see if we can get the cat to meow. I wonder. Let's just see if we can get this cat to meow. If we got it to meow. Such a cute animal. Such a cute little animal. A very cute little animal. Stamping stamps and... I'm gonna keep going till the cat meows. I can just stop it right there. Trying to catch a butterfly. Oh my gosh, no wonder why so many praised XP. Especially me. Pleasing people since 1936. You gotta keep going until it meows. We might just keep going until this cat meows. Not the kind of meow that I'm looking for, but yeah, it just stops when I'm in the start menu. The animation only goes when I'm in the window. Here, I'm just gonna keep clicking. Now that's the meow I've been looking for. Why don't we throw another good friend of mine in? Who else do we have? Oh, I moved it to the desktop, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Microsoft Sam!
Foreground window. Mr. .dilcman foreground window. Mike foreground window. Foreground window. Mr. .a. Backspace. Foreground window.
So now we have
Control.
Clippy and Link. Here, let's start a new document.
Menu in.
Oh, it didn't take it.
Blank document. Link.
Wait,
Menu
where is
in.
it? Where is the blank dot? Oh, here we go.
Foreground window. Foreground.
No.
Foreground window.
So now we have Link and Clippy making friends.
They.
So we got Microsoft Sam, Clippy, and Link all together.
H.
Alright, just flipped it to Fox for Who the Bleep Is That? Later tonight. Did that say We Are Family? Hold on. Is that a rerun or is that a new one? Let me take a look. Yeah, it's a rerun of the premiere. What about that last dog? Is that also a rerun of I Can See Your Voice? Nope. Nope, they're rerunning We Are Family. Okay, that's all I want to know. Okay, so I think now that we have Microsoft Sam with us, I think we should do a trip of Washington. Oh, I have a better idea. The Washington. we're gonna make Sam say the Washington with this. We're gonna make them both. We're gonna make them both go.
Foreground
So
window.
I guess we'll go to sound, speech, and
Control.
audio devices.
Sound,
Speech.
Speed. Foreground window. Document to micros.
Here it
Foreground
is.
window.
Now here we go.
Control. Voice selection. Control. Back control.
Apparently got the font.
You have selected Microsoft Sam as the computer's default. Use the W. Space. Control. The Washington, 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 the Washington. Preview voice, push button, space. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text. The Washington, 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 the foreground window, speech properties, auto start, menu, foreground window, document to mic, clear Washington, the 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 foreground window, speech properties. Control Shift
Microsoft Sam saying the WTOP pre-roll.
This is a test of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System. Tooltip. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text. This is a test of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Operational Area Emergency Alert System. Preview voice, push button, to press, use space bar. Shift, space, E. Preview voice, push button, to press, use space bar. Preview voice, push button, to press, use space bar. Space. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text, E. Preview voice, push button, to press, speech, control. Use the following text, control. S. Space. G. Control. B. Backspace, the Washington, 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 the foreground window, speech properties. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text. The Washington, 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 speech properties, dialogue. Speech recognition, page tab. Text to speech, page tab. Text to speech, property page. You can control the voice properties, speed, and other options for text to speech translation. Voice space, space. Backspace. Delete. The Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington. Space. Space. Preview vote. Control.
Let's see how many times we could say the Washington.
The Washington, 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 the space. Preview voice, push button to press, use space bar. Preview voice, push button to press, use space bar.
Let's hear
The
it.
Washington, the Washington, the Washington, Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, Washington, the Washington, W, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, BHL, the Washington, the W, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, Washington, the Washington, the Washington, BHL, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, lot. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text, to the control. Use the following text to preview the voice, editable text, the Washington, 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 the foreground window, tilde. Great accent, great accent, great accent, great accent. 9. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Control. 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Control. Use the font. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Shift, percent, 3. Control. Shift, tilde, 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 tilde. Shift, asterisk, 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 asterisk.
Now, let me see if that, now, you may remember that Jumpstart game. I think I was telling you all about that Jumpstart game. Ah, here we go. Here's the disc right here for it. I'll keep this going, but at a low volume here. But yeah, here's the disc to the game that I was showing. Yeah, it says Vista XP. So, now taking a look at this, I believe this must be a 2007 reissue. But I mean, look at all these scratches the disc got over the years. And yeah, I can see there's a hole right there. You can see the hole right there in the artwork. Actually, there's 2 holes. Yeah. I mean, look at all these scratches. I think that's probably the reason why I can no longer access the game. Yeah, look at all these scratches. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I got all the files off of this before that happened, but... Oh yeah, and the disk drive is... Yeah, the disk drive on here is jammed. Yeah, I don't think there's like any sort of like special dedicated door. Like I have to just keep pushing the door until the lid comes out. Yeah, that's how old this is. I mean, it is old. It's from 2003, so... I mean, I could try to get it open. But there's no, like, special slot for it. Yeah, I have to keep pushing it endlessly, and I think Windows stopped recognizing this.
Control, pop-up menu in. Foreground.
Here, let me quiet down let me shut off Sam so I can explain. So, this has a disk drive, a CD drive, and a DVD-RW. Did it say DVD-RW before? Or did it not? But man, I think this is one of the higher end models. This is one of those higher end models because there's an MMC slot as a G drive. There's a compact flash disk as an H. HP Smart Media Drive is an I drive. And then what's this? MS Pro. That's a J drive. And when I plugged in my old external hard drive into this, or any USB that XP is capable of recognizing, it would come up as drive K. And then any other drive after that would be L, M, N, and so on through the alphabet. But man, this was one jam-packed machine for its time. It was really one of those revolutionary computers, but yes, I remember Windows like this. But I did actually find a couple of mods with Windows 10. I saw one mod where they managed to turn Windows 10 almost entirely into Windows XP, and there was another mod I actually just recently found, which they managed to turn Windows 10 almost entirely into Windows 7, except without the games. And speaking of games, now I can't get the disc out. Oh yeah, I can, but the main disk drive would refuse to take it because of all those scratches. But thankfully there's a second drive on this. But you know, just like my old desktop, it only has one disk drive. Oh, and sometimes this is gonna come right back out. Yeah, I think only the second drive is the only one that works as far as I know. Yeah, there you go. You can see the game. However, it can't even start the auto run, so I have to manually start it from here. Or, rather than going through the auto run, I can just go through all programs, locate the jump start. Oh, there's a jump start world on here, but then there's the original, and then there's that other thing. In the jump start folder, no, that's advanced. My God, she had a huge collection of games. Jumpstart Classics, that's what it's under. I'll show you that it doesn't work. You see, we get to the Knowledge Adventure logo, and then it errors. And then it errors out. That's so sad, but you know what? That's so sad. I could actually remake a copy of the game if I wanted to. Because, I mean, I already have a digital... I've already digitalized this game. I've already made a digital ISO out of this, or I could find this somewhere on the Internet Archive. I think I did find it on the archive. However, it wasn't the exact version like this. But this is a 2007 reissue. So I suppose this game was made in like me 98. So this was like 1998, but this was a reissue to now include compatibility for Windows Vista. I could reinstall the game, but it won't be the same. But where is that? Because I know I had a CD of something else. Wait, oh. This is like a flap. It's like a flap thing. So this is kind of like the earliest implementations of those 12 DVD cases that I have. I don't know why there's a couple of PlayStation games on here. So let's see. Yeah, the Jumpstart Kindergarten. I mean, these are old discs too. Yeah, these discs are really showing their age. You can see there's a ton of scratches on this one, but not as much damage as the other one. This is 2000. So this must be the. There was an original variant of this game, created in 1995 was when the original was made. But then this is a reissue from. I suppose this is like an updated CD from 2000 to include support for Windows Millennium Edition, which had just came out that same year. But then, in fact, interestingly enough, I can actually run this game on XP, and I could even run it on Windows Vista too. I haven't tried this game out on Windows 7 yet, or 8, or 10. However, I noticed that interestingly on Vista, this game yields the same result. So, you know, every once in a while, as this game continues to run, it's just gonna somehow lock the audio. You know, the game itself is just gonna somehow lock up and stop working altogether. That I have to force to go into the task manager and force kill the program just to get it to stop. But for some reason, the icon on the desktop is named, based on that game, it's named Owen for some reason. So I suppose that back in his day, he played that game. He played that game too. We're kind of bringing back so many memories here, aren't we? I mean, compared to now that we have Windows 11 and we have, you know, all that good stuff. Let's check on the game right now. 4-1 Rangers. 10 minutes left in the game, and then we'll head out here. And then after this, our next game will be tomorrow night actually. So we may do a mini Friday Fun Night show if I feel like it. So we'll be in New Jersey tomorrow night, and then on Saturday the 7th will be a 2 p.m. game. But we'll see what happens with that. So, yeah, so we can go ahead and insert the disc. But I think on here it gave an error, or was it on that virtual machine, where it would keep saying, hey, insert the disc, or something like that. Let's see if it does it here. Or it'll start. Gee, I wonder. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. I can't even run this game either. You can see Clippy just flashing. Yeah, I can't even run the game on here either. Because I don't know what drive it's trying to look at. Yeah, because I don't even know what disk drive it's trying to look at. If it's trying to look for drive D or drive E. Or if it's trying to look for drive E or drive F. But either way, it's such a shame that I can't run these games anymore on this computer. Maybe it probably wants it in the top in the top tray. Maybe it wants it in the top tray. Or maybe it only wants it on the tray where the game was installed, like what specific disk drive the game was installed on, like installed from. And then, is it looking for drive E or was it looking for drive F? So is there like a configuration file somewhere? Yeah, either way it just won't work. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate that I can't. But of course we have the Microsoft Interactive Training, which of course, I had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, it's too bad I can't run this one. But I was able to run Animal Field Trip. Where's that game? Where is it? So yeah, two of my favorite games I can't run anymore, which is such a shame. You know what I could possibly do is I could actually, I could burn those ISOs I made to an actual disc, and I can, I can redigitalize, I've already digitalized all these games. All these games I have on here have already been digitalized. I mean, I've digitalized many of these games about a year or so ago, about a few years ago, where pretty much I converted all these games basically to ISO files from the physical discs. So basically I just made direct copies of all the files on the discs and just moved them into a folder, and then used the DVD creator tool to burn those files to a CD. Well, either to a CD or to an actual disc. I think I burned all the files I think I burned them all to a DVD rather than a CD. But these are CDs, and I don't think they carry too much data considering the time period they were created in. And I can show you here that it's reading. This is F. You can see total size 496 megabytes. So I could fit this on a 700 megabyte CD. So if I were to redigitalize those games, that would be wonderful. It'd be wonderful if I could if I'm able to redigitalize all those games. But at least I have a decent amount of cases, and at least I have some spots for those discs. So then I can have a big binder, so I could get rid of many of those cases and just save those for another time. So then at least I'll get some shelf space back for the most part. But rather, looking for discs won't be that difficult. That reminds me, I think I still have to make those labels, those new labels for those new cases. This is one of my favorite parts of the thing.
Overview of automatic updates and Windows Update.
Automatic updates is a Windows feature that enables you to automatically download and install software updates over the internet. These updates include the latest critical software revisions, updated device drivers, and new product enhancements that are specific to the software and hardware on your computer. These revisions and hard enhancements adding and removing.
Here, let's run the game.
Overview of automatic updates and Windows Update.
Automatic updates is a Windows feature that enables you to automatically download and install software updates over the internet. These updates include the latest critical software revisions, updated device drivers, and new product enhancements that are specific to the software and hardware on your computer.
Well, it's too bad that Windows XP doesn't get updates anymore. Not even the POS Ready 2009 registry. Not even the POS 2009 hack is even useful anymore, because both versions are now because now both Windows versions are out of support.
Adding and removing programs.
In this exercise, you'll learn to
adding and removing Windows components.
Adding and removing Windows components.
In this exercise, you'll learn to add a Windows component.
Let's go to the
side to the different. Click. If you want to empty all of the items in the recycle bin simultaneously, you can click Empty the recycle bin. Click this command.
Yeah, I can't get enough of empty this part.
Click this command. If you want to empty all of the items in the recycle bin simultaneously, you can click Empty the recycle bin. Click this command.
And by the way, I did actually find a complete collection of the audio files for this specific thing, but too bad the interactive training is not something you can get separately, like from Microsoft's website or anything like that. It has to be included by the manufacturer. It's just such a shame, but you know what? It's all right. Let's do a double feature.
Overview of automatic updates and Windows Update.
Automatic updates is a Windows feature that enables you to automatically download and install software updates over the internet. These updates include the latest critical software.
So now we got Sam talking. We have this game starting.
specific to the software and hardware on your computer. These revisions help fix known
Type in your
problems,
name and click on a level. Then click on me or the rest
the latest
you're all
versions of
ready to
various
go.
Windows
Let
components.
the contest
By
begin.
default, Windows automatically downloads updates when you're connected to the internet, and the required bandwidth is available.
Can't do that anymore since Microsoft switched to SHA. Since Microsoft switched to SHA2.
You can click the icon in the notification area of the taskbar.
To trade
you can
points
then select
for
the specific updates
Print
you want
out
to install.
habitat sheets.
You can configure
Click on the
automatic
habitat
updates by
you'd
using
like to
the
visit.
Automatic Updates tab of the System Properties
Click on the
dialog box.
habitat you'd
In
like to
addition to the
visit.
default setting, automatic updates can be configured to notify
Remember,
you before downloading any updates and then
Any
notify you
updates
again
from
when
the
downloads
internet.
are ready to be installed. If you prefer manual updating, you can also use this dialog box to turn off automatic updates entirely.
Well, you
The
get
Windows
updates through a
Update
dedicated
website
app
is the
now in
online
Windows
extension of
Vista and
Windows
above.
that helps you manually
Get to the
identify and
control
select
panel in
updates
Vista
for your computer's
7,
operating
8, and
system,
8.1,
software
but
programs,
now you get it
and
through
hardware.
a settings app on
New
10 and
content is
11.
added to the site regularly, so you're assured
Unable
of getting
to
the most
open
recent
file
updates to
because it's
protect your
already
computer
open with
and
write
keep it running
permission by
smoothly.
another user and it
Clicking Scan
crashes.
for updates on the home page of the website
Oh
will
my
cause Windows
God.
Update to scan your system and give you a list of suggested components based on your current
Could
installation.
it be the,
Keep in mind that some updates might require that you restart your computer. Be sure
Like
to save
those
your work
Patch
and
Tuesday
close any open
updates.
programs before
By the
installing
way-
any updates.
By the way, look out for
Automatic
Type in your
updates
name
and
and
Windows
click
updates make it easy to
extra.
fix known problems and help keep your
Yeah,
computer
this is the only
working at
way I
peak
can
performance.
access them because...
You have enough points to trade.
Wait, what was that?
You have enough points to trade for a small
Overview of
sticker.
compatibility mode.
First,
In
click
the
on a
past, many
habitat you
Windows-based
visited.
programs were designed to share common files.
You can trade
This
50
helps
points
computers
for
with
one of
limited
these.
resources
Click
run
on a
multiple
sticker to
programs.
select it.
Today's powerful
Wildebeest.
computers no longer need to share files to run a
Wildebeest.
variety of programs.
Wildebeest.
As a
Lion
result,
cub.
modern
Lion
Windows-based
cub.
programs are increasingly
Lion
self-contained.
good cub.
This greatly
Here are the
improves
stickers
both
you've
program
earned.
and operating system stability. However, older programs designed to share resources might have
Lion
problems
cub.
dealing with an operating
Rain-
system that separates files for
Volume.
individual programs.
Volume.
For this reason, Windows
Volume.
XP includes technology that
Volume.
enables programs that
Remember,
work with Microsoft
you can
Windows
click on the
95,
sticker book
Windows
to trade.
98, Windows
Let's see if I
NT,
can go to
and
this
Windows
forest
2000
thing.
to continue to work with Windows XP. Windows
Or could it be
XP
that
isolates
interactive
programs
trading
that are designed to share
interfering with it?
resources, which should enable them to install and run normally without input from users.
If a problem does arise when using an older program, you can manually set the program to run in compatibility mode. To do this, you right-click the program's shortcut and click Properties on the shortcut menu. On the Compatibility tab, you
For
would select the
SND,
Run
not
This
CXT.
program using
It
compatibility
can't
mode
even run
checkbox.
correctly now.
You can then choose which version of Windows you think will be most compatible with the program. With Windows XP, you can continue using programs designed...
Let's just play the whole thing again. Okay, where's that field
Overview
trip?
of automatic updates and Windows updates.
Automatic Updates is a Windows feature that
There it
enables
is.
you to automatically download and install software updates over the Internet. These updates include the latest critical software revisions,
Type in your name and
updated
click
device
on a
drivers,
list. You're
and
all
new
ready.
product enhancements
Yeah.
that are specific to the software and hardware on your computer.
I think I
These
played
on a
the
song
revisions
button.
fix known problems,
Click on the
such as
print button
security
to
or
print out
performance
the
issues,
words to the
and provide
song
the
so
latest
you
versions
can
of various
sing
Windows
along.
components.
Then click
By
on the
default,
play button
Windows
to see a
automatically
music
downloads
video.
updates when you're connected
Click
to
on
the
the
Internet,
help button
and the
to hear
required
the
bandwidth is
instructions
available.
again.
You are then
Back
notified when the
before
updates are ready to
everything
be
was
installed.
digital.
To view and install
what
the
a digital
available
revolution
updates,
we're in
you can
now.
click the
Jumpstart
icon in the
Animals
notification area
theme
of the
song.
taskbar. You can then select the specific updates you want to install.
You can configure automatic updates by using the
Can we get
Automatic
moving?
Updates tab
I
of
wanna
the
see
System
some
Properties dialog
animals.
box.
Oh, we'll see some
In addition to the
animals. Watch
default
this.
setting,
We're
automatic
here.
updates can
Watch
be
video.
configured to notify you before downloading any updates.
That's
and then
really the
notify you
only
again
thing
when
that
downloads
works in
are
this
ready to
thing
be
now. That's
installed.
really the
What?
only
We're
thing
here,
that
For manual
everybody.
updating, you can also use
Rainforest.
this dialog box to
That's
turn off
really the
automatic
only thing
updates
that works.
Let's
entirely.
get going.
The Windows
We
Update
have a
website
contest
is
to
the
win.
online extension of Windows that
If I
helps you
can.
manually identify and
Oh, that
select
fake
updates
app
for your
that's
computer's operating
Savannah,
system, software programs,
Rainforest,
and hardware.
Savannah.
New content is added to the site
Watch
regularly,
video.
so you're assured of getting the most
We're
recent
here,
Most
everybody.
current content from Microsoft.
Rainforest, first.
Clicking
Let's
Scan
get
for
going.
Updates on
We
the
have a
homepage of the
contest
website
to
will
win.
cause Windows Update to scan your system and give you a list of suggested components based on your current installation. Keep in mind that some updates might require that you restart your
Temperate
computer.
Forest.
I
Watch
Be sure to save
video.
your work and close any open
best
programs
email
before
in my
installing
life.
any updates.
Can we get
Automatic
moving?
updates and
We're
Windows
here,
updates
everybody.
make it easy to
Thanks to the
install
support
Quicksand.
from
I better
NWS
find another
New
place to park.
Jersey.
Check out that view.
There's a place where...
You don't want to keep it going.
Overview of compatibility mode.
In the past, many Windows-based programs were designed to share
Can we get
common
moving?
files.
I want to see
This
some...
helps computers with limited
frick.
resources
How
to
about the
multiple
habitat
programs.
you'd like to
Today's
visit?
powerful computers
Let's
no
turn it all the
longer
way
need to share
down.
files to run a variety of programs. As a result, modern Windows-based programs are increasingly self-contained.
This greatly improves both program and operating
Oh my
system
goodness, the
stability.
game's over.
However, older programs designed to share resources might have problems running with an operating system that separates files for individual programs.
For this
And I don't
reason,
think I can-
Windows XP includes technology that enables programs that worked with Microsoft Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows
Let's just
NT,
leave this
and Windows 2000 to continue to work with Windows XP. Windows XP isolates programs that are designed to share resources, which should enable them to install and
Ooh,
run
audio
normally without
properties.
input from users.
If a problem does arise
Exit
when using an
Windows.
older program, you can manually set the program to run in compatibility mode. To do this, you right-click the program's shortcut and click Properties on the shortcut menu. On the Compatibility tab, you would select the Run This Program Using Compatibility Mode checkbox. You can then choose which version of Windows you think will be most compatible with the program. With Windows XP,
Oh,
you can continue
no.
using programs designed
If you
to
have
work
those
with earlier
recordings,
versions
Gage,
of
send those
Windows.
to me. Because I would love to take a look at them.
Adding a hardware device.
Clippy!
In this exercise, you'll learn to install a device by using the Add Hardware wizard. You'll also learn to configure settings for a hardware device.
Although Windows automatically detects most plug-and-play devices, you might occasionally need to initiate installation for some devices. To install a device using the Add Hardware wizard, you must be logged on as an administrator.
Like
Manually
Clippy.
install a modem on this
Clippy is
computer
logged in
by
as an
using the Add Hardware
administrator.
wizard.
And
Click
I am
printers
an
and other
administrator.
hardware.
And I am an administrator on this thing. Oh my gosh.
Click Add Hardware.
This is for if nobody has ever
Click Next.
used Windows XP. Oh frick, my laptop's almost dead.
Windows searches the computer for a new plug-and-play device connected to your computer.
But has not yet
Because
been
the wizard doesn't
identified.
detect a new device, you're asked if new hardware is connected to the computer. The hardware is already connected, so click Next.
To add a device that isn't in the list, click twice below the scroll box on the scroll bar.
Click below the scroll box on
Click
the...
Add a new hardware device and click Next.
Gage, if you have those recordings, send those to me, because I would love to see them.
To
I
install
would
the new
love to see
device
his
manually,
reaction.
click this
Or is he
option
live
and
for
click Next.
something right now? Or I could just hit this. Select the checkbox and click Next.
If you're not sure who manufactured your modem, under Models,
We don't have a modem. We don't have a modem. We have 5G internet. That's what we have. We don't use 90s dial-up anymore. That's old technology. Ooh, come
Click Next.
on.
Windows installs the modem. Click Finish.
You can now use Device Manager to verify that the modem is correctly installed.
Let's put the
and to
narrator
change
back
its
on.
settings.
And of course,
Click
not
System.
everything will show because again, we're running on a low resolution. That's why not everything's going to show up. Here, oh yeah, there's all my documents and such. Where's Sam? Here we go. Clippy.
Foreground window. Document. Foreground window. Microsoft Agent.
Microsoft agents.
In the System Properties dialog
Windows
box, click the
XP
Hardware
Professional
tab.
RTM.
Foreground window. Microsoft window.
Oh, they're doing a private stream? Okay.
Microsoft Windows.
Well, if you have the recording, send that to
Click
me.
Device Manager.
You can use Device Manager to check hardware status, update device drivers, and change hardware settings. You must have administrative rights to change device drivers or settings by using Device Manager. Let's display the settings for the new modem. Click the plus sign to the left of modems.
The auto test, that's right.
Exclamation point, backslash, vertical line, vertical line, vertical line, vertical line.
Yeah, they say vertical line.
The modem that you just installed appears in the list.
Click this modem.
Auto start. Foreground.
I'm opening like thousands of Word documents.
Green accent. Foreground window. Foreground window. Green accent. Foreground window. Course mic. Foreground window.
Click the modem tab.
If I can
increase
see
the
it.
speaker volume, click here.
Foreground window. Course.
Sharing digital photos from a camera.
Window.
Transferring pictures from a digital camera.
In this exercise, you'll learn to install a plug-and-play digital camera. You'll also learn to transfer pictures from a digital camera to a computer.
After you've taken some photos with a digital camera, you'll need to connect the camera to your computer to transfer the picture files. Let's assume that a digital camera is connected to a USB port on the computer. When the camera is powered on, Windows detects the new hardware and automatically installs software that enables the camera to communicate with Windows. After this software is installed, the Scanner and Camera Wizard guides you through the steps of copying the pictures from the camera to the computer.
To start, click this link.
To start, click Advanced. Let's play that part again.
After this software is let's assume camera.
In this exercise, you'll learn to install a digital camera to a computer.
After you've taken some photos with a digital camera, you'll need to connect the camera to your computer to transfer the picture files. Let's assume that a digital camera is connected to a USB port on the computer. When the camera is powered on, Windows detects the new hardware and automatically installs software that enables the camera to communicate with Windows. After this software is installed, the Scanner and Camera Wizard guides you through the steps of copying the pictures from the camera to the computer.
To start, click this link.
We're having too much fun tonight, aren't we? Ooh, advanced
The
users.
picture files stored on the digital camera are displayed on the computer screen. Let's assume that before you copy the file, you've decided to delete this picture because it didn't turn out very well. Click the picture to select it.
Where are my random documents? Where's that cat? Hey, there you are. There you are, little kitty. Little kitty. Little kitty. Little kitty cat. KMOX. Well, they went on Tuesday at 11:47. That was when KMOX went. So, if you want to go back on their Odyssey stream and get it, then yes, you can rewind it to Tuesday on there. Yeah, you can rewind their Odyssey stream to Tuesday. By the way, we need to compare the cuteness of that kitty cat. Oh boy, a winter storm in the Northeast. Oh my gosh. What show was that? Well, here I will. Here I'll show you. I'll show you here. There was that thing that I was going to try and film a nostalgia episode on. Here I'll show you. All right, so here we go. So this is KMOX right here. So we'll go to see full schedule. Get that away. Get out of here. We'll rewind to Tuesday. And it is going to be on the Chris and Amy show on KMOX. And we can hit see all chapters. And the test will be right here. Part 12, 11:50 a.m. And you sometimes gotta tap it twice. Yep, then that's where the weekly is. So, there you go, Gage. So that's where KMOX is. Then I think we need something else to go alongside. We need something else to go alongside that kitty cat. We need something else to go alongside that kitty cat. Introducing Jack the dog. Yeah, let's put Jack the dog alongside. Oh my god. Let's put Jack the dog alongside that kitty cat. Oh, frick, can't see it. There we go. There we are. There you go. Now we got Jack the dog and that XP kitty cat. Do you see the cuteness between the two? They both look so cute. They really do. They really look cute. Let's try and get that cat to meow. Now let's go back to that dog.
Tooltip.
Where is it?
Next.
Now let's see.
Tooltip.
Oh yeah, let's set up Rover.
Okay, push button, unavailable, invisible.
So now we have two
Pictures,
dogs.
Music, or video, push button, and pictures, music, or video, to press, control.
Now we have two dogs. We got Rover the dog and Jack the dog. Isn't this amazing? Let's see. Let's see what we can get this little dog to do.
Do a trick.
We're trying to. Not close to any cuteness.
Choose a different animated character. Back.
Where's that kitty cat?
Tooltip. Did I hear? Okay. Push button. Unavailable. Invisible. Tooltip. Click here to begin. Tooltip. Click here to begin.
You have the little kitty cat.
Choose a different
Kitty.
animated character.
Kitty,
Push
kitty.
button and
Oh, what? Oh.
do a trick.
We're trying to get this cat to do a trick. Okay, well, that cat and Jack both really do not go along well. If you give me a moment, I got something that's better than that. We might just keep going until either or do their weekly. Here it is, Abigail and Sir Archie. Let's see how these two compare to Link the Cat now. Apparently not. This is not professional. I have a Windows 10 professional machine now. So now I have a machine that runs Windows 10 Pro, and now I have a machine that's running Windows 11 Pro. Well, not really. It's my mom that owns a Windows 11 Pro laptop now. She had an Inspiron that had... Did it have Windows 11 Home previously? And then and then the organization upgraded it to Pro using their activation service? I think so. And I think they disabled Windows 11 on that, so... But yeah, I think my mom is is slowly beginning to find her way around Windows 11, so... Kind of glad she's learning the new operating system. You know what?
Desktop, client,
you could just run absolutely everything on here and just see what happens.
Tooltip, do.
Yeah, like I did on that other one. Oh my gosh.
Foreground window. Disanimal. Spot up start. Pinball.
Ooh, the pinball game. Let's play the pinball game.
Toolbar. Log off. Push button. Log off. Push button. Press. Use space bar. Tooltip. Turn off computer. Push button. Foreground window. 3D pinball for Windows space ahead. 3D pinball for Windows space ahead. 3D pinball for Windows foreground window.
Let's just play the MIDI file. See if I remember where it is.
Invisible. Foreground window.
Well, trying to look for the Windows NT folder. I guess it's not here in this drive. It's probably in the program files.
List invisible. Windows. List.
There it is. WinNT. Here's the pinball game.
List.
And this is the MIDI file
List.
right here.
Tooltip. Foreground window.
But it cannot play it.
Foreground window.
That's such a shame.
Media foreground window. Pinball. List.
What's dinging at me?
Foreground window. Foreground window. Microsoft Windows. Foreground window.
Click yes.
Foreground window.
Click the close button.
Micros.
Click next.
Micros. Foreground window.
You want to copy them all, and all of the pictures are selected by default, so click Next.
If I can click next without clicking that narrator.
Image files, type Spring.
Foreground window.
Here, I'll just hit that.
A corresponding folder will also be created in the My Pictures folder. To delete the pictures from the camera after they're copied to the computer, select this checkbox.
Read only. Editable text. Read only. Foreground window. Microsoft foreground window.
Select the indicated checkbox.
Depending on the number of pictures being copied, this process might take a few moments. Finally,
I hope it doesn't take a few moments.
For different publishing services. The default is
Oh, I see everybody's here for Amtrak 3. I wonder what was on it tonight.
Microsoft Windows. Pop-up start. Log off. Push
Tonight was 158 and
Use
205.
Start menu. Client. Plainfield. Internet. Menu item.
Plainfield. Wow, Sam, you can't even say my channel name correctly.
My music. Menu item. Pinball.
Menu item.
My computer.
Menu item.
Microsoft Word.
Menu item.
My network places.
Menu item.
Control panel.
Menu item.
Audio.
Menu item. Menu item.
Subprogram XSM defaults.
Menu item.
Tour Windows XP.
Menu item.
Connect to. Menu item. Microsoft Interactive Training.
Menu item.
Help and support.
Menu item.
Search.
Menu item.
All programs.
Menu item.
Run dot.
Menu item.
Turn off computer. Push
Menu.
button. Log off.
Push button.
Tooltip provides options for closing your programs and logging off, or for leaving your programs running and switching to another user. Pop-up menu. Toolbar. Log off. Push button. To press. Use space bar. Pop-up menu. Microsoft Word. Menu item. Microsoft Word. Foreground window.
Let's just run the tour as well.
Foreground window. Sample. Sample start. Pop-up start. Pop-up menu.
Your PC to life. Experience the best. Experience Windows XP.
Let's play multiple copies of it.
Welcome yourself to Windows XP.
And we'll play this alongside them all. So now we have 10 Windows XP tours and this all talking at once. Welcome to Windows XP from Microsoft. Such a classic. Oh god. This is such a classic. I can't even recognize. I could barely even hear the lyrics out of all these tours playing. Can I do like, hold on, let's see. Are there any settings for this thing? What's this thing? Are there any settings for this? But wait a minute. There was like a tool that's, what did it say? Oh, animal field trip menu. Oh gosh. Now it can't even run. Just opens the same thing. Oh gosh. Sure, let's just try to launch the game again. The Windows desktop. So now we have... Skip it.
Type in your name and click on a level.
If I can.
Ready to go. Let the contest begin.
Well, a contest that's long overdue. It's a contest that's long overdue.
Click on the habitat you'd like to visit.
A habitat I can't even visit at all. I can't really visit any of these habitats. I literally just shut his eyes. I can't even visit any of these habitats. What? Is it actually doing something? I wonder if it's actually doing something. If it actually is, I could visit the temperate forest, I could even go to the tide pool, I couldn't even go to the rainforest at all! Will we have a miracle this time? Maybe. Maybe we will have a miracle after all. Well, let's see. Okay, it looks like it is running. Alright, you know what? I think I'm just glad. Ooh, it actually loaded. It actually loaded. But it's being overloaded. Yeah, maze. Okay, let's see if this slows stuff down.
Pop start.
Now what? Now what? What is it trying to load? I don't know if it's trying to load or what. So great, now I have another jewel case I can use for some of my stuff. Rhino art!
Unable to open file. /files foreground window.
Can't open Rhino.
To press.
Wow.
Window.
Alright, I think I've just about had enough.
Desktop.
It didn't even resize a lot of my stuff. So you know what? Let's just throw everything up. No, everything but this. What was that one program that stopped everything? Not gonna. No, I'm not gonna take a chance.
My HP club date modified. August 26, 2000.
There was a.
PM size.
I don't even know if I still have the disc for that Discovery Airport, because I don't even think we have the disc for it anymore. Yeah, it's not in here. And a lot of the discs that used to be here are long gone. Or could we? Oh yeah, we can't run Discovery Airport without the disc. Okay, let's go ahead and exit the document. Exit the document.
Foreground window.
And this too. Yep,
foreground window. My doc. Foreground window. Sounds and audio.
Okay, where's that speech thing?
My documents list. Foreground window. Default device. Sound ski. Foreground window.
Alright, I think I had enough of Sam. So, I think it's time for my favorite part. What I seem to go after on all this stuff. Ooh, these contain, if you want to select these 5 items as well, which I don't want to. Let's see what I got. Let's see. I think I should. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have in here. I should probably check a lot of these. I should probably look through all of them before I open them all up. As I have like so many of these things in here, I should be looking through all these files. Oh, there's that goldfish thing. No, we don't need that. I should probably move these out of here because I already have copies of these files somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, here, I'll uncheck all the WAV file. Oh, wait. Could I just search? Wait. I have a better idea. I could just search everything in here. Like, I could just look at documents only. And then it won't show any audio files. Is it literally searching for everything on the computer? Here. Let's try :doc just to simplify everything. Or what was there? Was it .ppt for PowerPoint, comma, asterisk .xls for Excel. So it'll only search for documents, PowerPoints, and Excel documents. So it'll only search for those, and it won't pull up any audio files. So then I can open them all at once. Then I can open all of them up at once. Open this document will run the SQL command. Data from your database will be placed in the document. Do you want to continue? No. They still don't want to try it, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, was that a song list I just saw? Was that a list I just saw? No. I can go through and take a look at all of them. Show. What was it called? Show? Nah, these are... You can see they're all opening one at a time. Rangers. Just seeing a lot of old documents from these years. The document name or path is invalid. There's just a ton of pictures in here. Some warranty things. There's just a ton of old documents in here. Do you want to save the changes? No. SIP. It's a GIF animation. Oh my goodness, back when my father used to work at a school in Midlothian. Yeah, he used to work for the St. Christopher School in Midlothian, which is, I believe, about 15 miles. Pretty much if you, well, from here, essentially, you would continue down. You just continue south on Cicero to 294, and then eventually you have to continue south. Then you have to continue south on 294 from there. So pretty much you'd have to keep going on 294 until you reach Sibley, and then you take it all the way to then you take that all the way to Pulaski, and then oh yeah, there's more, and now I think the rest is more of my stuff. Some letters and random phrases and stuff like that. Doc 1. Yeah, and I even copied a ton of random pictures and such. Oh yes, back when I created custom things, some pictures of corporations and stuff. Exit 261, exit 26, left side. Looney Tunes things. Oh, what is that? McAfee? I wonder if that McAfee thing is even valid. Oh, this primetime thing. Oh my gosh, such a classic. But that was before I got obsessed with everything. Or was that? Oh no, there's more. There's more. There's even more. And yeah, there's all my. There was a package for a complete series set that never made it to fruition, or did it? Or just released the. Well, would you look at the big brain on this player? There's 4 of them in the puzzle. Ah, here it is.
The Washington,
the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington, the Washington. And there's our good friend Clippy. There's some stuff from like 2015. Even Jim Cornelison too was even in there. RXR. Here's some other stuff. Oh yeah, here was some picture from 2015 of Jim Cornelison singing the national anthem. Oh my gosh, there's like 300, like almost 400 documents on this computer that's been accumulated over the years. Oh yeah, there's that random PowerPoint presentation I made. My goodness, I was more obsessed with a show back in the day, but of course everything is completely changed. But of course everything is totally different nowadays than it was. Oh my goodness. Well, if I want to try and update XP again, well, it's too late. Unless I get Legacy Update. I mean, it is kind of technically possible, but I don't want to try and put the POS ready stuff on here. But wait, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. Where is Internet Explorer? Here it is, Internet Explorer. I suppose this is an updated one. Here we go. And there's more stuff coming up. Program files. I wonder where the Living Books intro is. Cat.ico. Intervideo, iPod. I could install those things on XP, but it's going to be hard. Power School. What's Power School? Oh, what is that? Is that like a... I don't recall a Power School thing being on here. Oh yeah, we'll find it under Hasbro, the maker of our Wheel of Fortune game. Hewlett Packard. And here's HP Organize. What's this trying to open? Is it trying to open an Internet Explorer's retired page or something? That's what it's probably trying to open. Probably trying to open an Internet Explorer retirement page. And here's the tutorial. Yeah, it probably wants me to allow it. Yep. Let's hear it.
Welcome to HP Organize. HP Organize software gives you one-click access to all your favorite files, programs, and websites. Customize it to fit your needs. It's easy. Just drag and drop to add files and websites and organize them by category. You can even change the look to fit your personal style. In addition, listen to your favorite music or view videos and photos with the multimedia player. Use the search tool for both the web and your computer to find information you need.
Let's have a fun ride.
HP Organize. Useful features in one great tool.
Let's let it run.
The HP Organize workspace has 3 basic areas to keep in mind: content, categories, and the toolbar. Content describes the one-click links to websites, files, programs, and folders that are contained in each box. Categories are the titles of each box, and they contain logical groupings of content links, such as My Project or Shopping. The toolbar is located at the top right-hand corner of the HP Organize workspace and provides you access to important tools, such as Preferences or Help. HP Organize utilizes two simple methods of customizing your workspace. Drag and drop, which means clicking an icon and holding down the mouse button, then dragging it anywhere within the Organize workspace. This icon can be either a website or desktop application. Either way, you can simply drag and drop it into place. The second way to customize your workspace is by utilizing your right mouse click button to access a valuable list of functions, such as switching categories, editing content, or selecting a media player. For example, placing your pointer over a category and clicking the right mouse button will give you access to a full menu of categories. Or, place your pointer over a specific link, click the right mouse button, and access a menu that will let you move the link up or down. Do the same with the media player and access your pictures, video, or music. HP Organize also contains an integrated search function that allows you to search the web or your PC with the help of today's most popular search engines. Just type what you're looking for into the search box. Select the search engine of your choice and click the search button.
This is just
it's that easy. You can also search your PC by selecting My Computer in the drop-down menu, and away you go.
And away you go.
The multimedia capabilities within HP Organize are many. Watch videos, news clips, listen to music, or view photos from your recent vacation. Just select the player for the type of media you want to use, click the Open File button on the bottom right-hand side of the media player window, and select your file. HP Organize also contains an integrated search function that allows you to search the web or your PC with the help of today's most popular search engines. Just type what you're looking for into the search box. Select the search engine of your choice and click the search button. It's that easy. You can also search your PC by selecting My Computer in the drop-down menu, and away you go. The multimedia capabilities within HP Organize are many. Watch videos, news clips, listen to music, or view photos from your recent vacation. Just select the player for the type of media you want to use, click the Open File button on the bottom right-hand side of the media player window, and select your file. For news clips and other online video, make sure to click the links found in the streaming video category. HP Organize,
making your PC uniquely yours. Macromedia Flash. Oh, that we're gonna shout to the top thing. Oh my gosh, here comes everything now.
Welcome to HP Organize.
HP Organize.
HP Organize software gives you one-click access to all your favorite files, programs,
this
and
document
websites.
will run this command.
Customize it to fit your needs. It's easy. Just drag and drop to add files and websites and organize them by category.
What is this? The
You can
weekend.
even change the look to fit your personal style.
I got a lot of classics on
In
here.
addition, listen to your favorite music or view videos and photos with the multimedia player. Use the search tool for both the web and your computer to find information you need.
HP Organize. Useful features in one great tool. Let's hear it all again.
The HP Organize workspace has three basic areas to keep in mind: content, categories,
Some
and the
directions.
toolbar. Content describes the one-click links to websites, files, programs, and folders that are contained in each box. Categories are the titles of each box, and they contain logical groupings of content links.
I've never seen the tutorial on Machine until
The
now.
toolbar is located at the top right-hand corner of the HP Organize workspace
The
and provides you
document
access to important
is
tools
valid.
such as Preferences or Help. HP Organize utilizes two simple methods of customizing your workspace. Drag and drop, which means clicking an icon and holding down the mouse button, then dragging it anywhere within the Organize workspace. This icon can be either a website or desktop application. Either way, you can simply drag and drop
I
it
think
into
I've had
place.
enough about on this today.
The second way to customize your workspace is by utilizing your right mouse click button to access a valuable list of functions, such as switching categories, editing content, or selecting a media player.
1997.
For example,
Skylar.
placing your pointer over a category and clicking the right mouse
Oh, is that
button
it?
will give you access to a full menu of categories. Or place your pointer over a specific link, click the right mouse button, and access a menu that will let you move the link up or down. Do the same with the media player and access your pictures, video,
Come on,
or
focus on
music.
Clippy.
HP Organize also contains an integrated search function that allows you to search the web or your PC with the help of today's most popular search
class
engines.
concentration cards.
Just type what you're looking for into the search box. Select the search engine of your choice and click the search button. It's that easy. You can also search your PC by selecting My Computer in the drop-down menu, and away you go. The multimedia capabilities within HP Organize are many. Watch videos, news clips, listen to music, or view photos from your recent vacation.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Just
go
select
ahead
the
and
player
end
for
it
the
here.
type of media you want to use, click the Open File button on the bottom right-hand side of the media player window, and select your file.
I'll let you all see Clippy.
For news clips and other online video, make sure to click the links found in the streaming video category.
Let's pause that for right now. I wonder where the AOL stuff is. I want to see where the audio files for that You Got Mail. Where is it? Where is it? It's either under AOL or America Online. Where the heck could it be? Or did I remove it from the system? I hope not. I hope I didn't. Okay, it does not look like I see America Online anywhere. Okay, great. Now I gotta close all this stuff. My gosh. Penguin. So everything's just literally opening up right in front of my eyes. Oh yeah, when I tried to recreate a railroad crossing. Oh, what else do we have? A blank Excel document. And more stuff. Alright, let's just into here. HP Organized. Making your PC uniquely yours. Alright, I don't think I'm able to shut the machine down, so I'll just hit the power button. Now that's a proper way to end it. Oh my gosh. Let's just try to replay before it turns off.
Welcome to HP Organize.
Maybe the tour.
HP Organize
because the
software
Windows
gives you
station
one-click
is shutting
access
down.
to all your favorite files, programs,
Ending
and
NVIDIA.
websites. Customize it to fit your needs.
You can't quit PowerPoint while a dialog box or message box is open. The office assistant has stopped responding. The office assistant has stopped responding. Oh, there's my, oh my gosh. Oh, there's my we're gonna shout to the top thing. I guess it's probably gonna wait until that shuts down. You know what? I don't want to close it yet.
Welcome to Windows XP. Welcome to Windows XP.
Let's just end it by playing all these tuners. Let's just end it with all this. Flash Player 5. Because I really don't want to continue the shutdown right now. Can't even launch the next one because it's shut down. Yeah, I still can, mostly. Alright, that's enough. Find that HP organize again. I'll make a copy of that shockwave file and put it on the desktop. Fuel detector. HP organize. Wait, what's default? Wait a minute, what is default? Is that just the animation on its own? What's that animation?
Welcome to
Farmer's parody together. That sounded terrible. That sounded terrible. What else do I have? What's that interactive trading? Copy? Nope, only run it. Just play the automatic updates before we go. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I'm exhausted. You can see all the
Windows automatically downloads updates when you're connected to the internet and
oh my gosh. Oh boy, well that's fun. Now the one sound that ends it all. That is amazing. That is wonderful. Okay, well, yeah, I just about had enough tonight. I need a break. Oh my gosh. This was just too much fun. I couldn't get enough. Okay then, well, we'll probably try and do all this again tomorrow. When the Blackhawks play against the New Jersey Devils at, I believe, the same time. So we hope you'll be with us then. But until then, thank you for watching and have a great night.